gentlemen, it is time for the Dirty 801 Boys Podcast.
Don't shy out on little kid dick.
No. The weak and the sick. They're just taking up space. They're taking up space, man. Put it over.
On the record, my booty's so sweet. Booty's so sweet. He won't even last 10 seconds. Alright.
Yo. Welcome back, everybody. Dirty 801 Boys Podcast coming in full fucking effect.
HD sound.
Systems on blast. Cops just passed. Just seen a big gold ass. That's a hot joint. That's a hot joint. Ricky. All the dirty boys are here. Falcone.
Yes, indeed. Got the grinder in my hand.
He's loading the ball. Mr. Falcone.
We are
Another
so bad at hip
flows.
hop.
And Calzone.
You know who it is.
Monkey's here. And we got no guests.
No, we don't.
I'm cool with it. Fuck them.
That's fine. I think we should talk shit on some of our guests.
Oh, yeah. That sounds awesome. Well, let's see.
Hold on. Let's start with the lowest common denominator here. A man who once said I was the greatest dancer he ever met outside of hip hop.
Who?
Israel.
Oh, Izreal.
Gotta talk about Israel. AKA the Sleepy Negro.
Izreal, he's nuts. He's crazy. What's he talking about half the time?
Dude.
Izreal, what are you talking about, man?
I don't know.
But he's a great friend.
Yeah, he's loyal.
Good energy.
He's a great person. But let me tell you about the sense that he doesn't make. Israel reading Israel's texts was actually a theme of like a party for like a good 30 minutes. Like I'm
trying to make out what the fuck this motherfucker is saying.
Well, it's when you're somewhere where everybody's friends, right? And I started talking to somebody about like, dude, Israel doesn't fucking make sense. Like, period. But he also doesn't make sense through his texts. Like, if you read his texts, they're as cryptic as what he's actually saying. At that point. And like, seriously, it got into a conversation of three people who had a collection of texts. And we're just reading back and forth
what Israel's
talking about, and it'll just be like, "Yo, pineapple vanilla fruit is awesome in the bath, and when you eat it, no, okay, hold on, that's a bad example." But I'm just
that was
saying,
pretty on. That was on.
It's like almost that bad.
On spot.
Let me tell you some shit.
Just
about
you have
fucking
no
Israel.
idea. Hold on, I'm gonna read some Israel text, but go ahead.
So, trying to understand Israel is like talking to someone when you're high on mushrooms. You know, you can't quite comprehend what the fuck they're talking about, and you don't really know, like, is he really saying this? You know?
Did he say those words?
And now imagine talking to this fool while you're actually on mushrooms. Honestly, you think it wouldn't make sense? Even worse. But fucking, I shit you not, if you're on some psychedelics, the boy makes some sense. You start understanding what the fuck he's talking about.
I actually have a similar remembering of him. He took some mushrooms, and he said one of the clearest sentences I ever think. I think it went like, "Hey man, could you get me a glass of water?" I was like, "Whoa!"
Blew.
I understood that shit.
Dude.
It made sense.
I remember just hearing a conversation he was having with you, Falcone. It was at my birthday party, and this is what a conversation goes like with Israel. Because you had brought him to the party, you said, and you were leaving, you said, "All right, Israel, we're leaving. Are you coming or going?" And he said, "Man, I'm doing both." You said, "God damn it, Israel, are you just coming or are you going, motherfucker?" And that's like talking to Israel.
We have some examples.
We do. Yeah, since we went right to Israel, we do have some examples. Izreal was here earlier, and we get notes. We'll pull back the curtains. We get notes to try to talk about stuff, and Izreal was giving us some ideas. He was jotting down some notes for us. And let's read off some of these. Hold on, where should we start? Oh, okay. Here's a good one. Flow can get it. That's regressive. This is a topic. This is the topic.
Who do you guys think Flo is?
Oh, I know who Flo is. He's talking about the Allstate girl.
Wait, is it Allstate?
Or no,
T-Mobile.
Progressive.
No, it's T-Mobile, isn't it?
No,
Progressive.
Oh,
it's Progressive Auto
she's
Insurance.
the insurance chick.
And he says,
Dude, Flo-
that's
Flo can
regressive.
get
Flo could get it. Flo could get it. I get what he's saying there a little bit.
I'm pretty sure I had crushes on Flo when I was a teenager.
Wait, but what was
Before
the
she
second
had
part to
kids?
that? If Flo could get it, what?
That's regressive. Flo from Progressive, she can get
She
it.
can get it.
That's regressive.
Interesting.
Hold on, can you somebody Google regressive real quick? I'm a dummy.
Isn't it just like going backwards?
Oh yes, that's right. I just had to think about it.
That's the opposite of moving forward. Dude, that would be like a step up. Israel, you're lying. Like hooking up with Flo would be like the opposite of that. It'd be like
It
a
would
step
be,
up.
It would be progressive.
It would be progressive. I couldn't think of it.
God
God
damn
that's
it!
clever.
Holy shit,
I was
man.
like any other word.
I thought you were gonna hit it. I was like, is he growing for it? Is he grasping?
I was like, hey man, it's a smart move.
He's like, some word. There's some word.
It eluded me.
It's like,
No, I was giving you guys an assist. You know, that's like
Okay.
when you set up the joke for somebody.
Here's another one, Israel. Here's another conversation that I actually might want to get into. Jack off in condom much? But here's the funny thing. Condom much is one word.
No, it's not. Oh, it's condom much.
Yeah, it says
Condom
jack
much.
off in a condom much.
No.
Really? You never used to jack off in the condoms?
I mean, I did it like once or twice when I was like a kid trying to figure out how to put a condom on.
I don't know.
And I was
why.
like, well, I've already got it on.
might as well use it.
Yeah, no, like...
No, it was easy cleanup. I remember, and then being able, when I first started being comfortable just going and buying condoms, because I was like, oh yeah, I'm buying condoms. Look at how fucking badass I look. I'm fucking 14 years old, you know, pretending like I'm getting some.
Buying those triple extra
Yeah,
large.
exactly. The big smackers or whatever they call them. Yeah, I'd always jerk off in condoms, man. It was almost like I was having sex. I would tell myself.
Yeah, it's almost like...
Once you bring in any object into jacking off, you know, you're basically having sex.
What do you tell yourself when it's just your hand then? That's just your hand doing the work?
I don't...
It's like,
You
this
don't
is
tell me
almost
about
like
it like
sex.
that.
This
What
is
the hell?
just
Not
almost.
really.
Maybe,
I mean,
no,
I
if I
guess
start
it's-
thrusting my hips, it might be like sex.
But when you have sex and you use a condom,
Hey,
it's
well,
not
I
sex.
think when
Right?
you
You're like, this
It does suck.
you're like, this isn't quite sex. So how come that doesn't make no sense?
when you create the possibility in your own mind that your hand might give you an STD, it's a little exciting.
I bet your hand would give you an STD.
It might.
Wait, so you've never jacked off in the condom?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Lame-o over here. Wait a minute. You telling me you never cut open the stuffed animal and banged the stuffed animal?
No.
You never took your teddy?
No.
Took your teddy from behind?
Falcone,
No way.
are you on this with me?
Dude, so I could tell you some stories about fucking some stuffed animals.
Yes!
Dude. And this is for those you know, the people that really fuck stuffed animals. You ever come inside your stuffed animal?
Of course.
Okay. So when you come inside your stuffed animal, when you pull it out, You got all that stuffing stuck to It looks like a little white afro just sticking at the top.
I swear.
It's like your dick comes out Einstein, instantly smarter. Like, this was a bad idea.
Eats what's each equals MC squared.
This is a bad idea, he says.
I've got a sticky heads.
I gave myself a urinary tract infection when I was figuring out how to jack off.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, since we're talking about immature ways to jack off here,
How'd you do that?
dude, fucking straight up shampoo.
Oh, shampoo. I remember that.
And I was getting the slow jerk on with shampoo. Back then, I was just figuring out where the nerves were, you know? And like the shampoo is seeping into my dick canal the whole time. And I come and it kind of stings a little bit. I'm like, all right.
Okay.
Time to get.
This is normal.
Time to get ready to go to school. And I have to go pee, and it crippled me.
Oh, God.
I fucking screamed. I was crying. I was like 10. I just started watching Girls Gone Wild commercials like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah. And so, like, you know, but in the showers and the imaginary jerk.
Oh, okay, hold on. No, go continue, actually.
Anyway, so
continue. We want to hear more about your 13-year-old self jerking off.
It stings. No, this was my 10-year-old
Oh, yeah,
self.
10-year-old self.
It stings like a motherfucker. Like, it tore me up, literally, from the inside. And I had to explain it because I thought I broke my dick. Because I was 10 years old and I don't know what the fuck I just did wrong, you know.
At least your urethra was silky smooth.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Those Girls Gone Wild commercials, Calzone. Tell me, you jerk off to those Girls Gone Wild commercials?
I didn't have cable.
It wasn't. I don't think you needed cable to get these. They came on at night. Oh, it was the best.
Yeah,
it was the best.
Like you could see.
They'd start at like midnight.
So much side
yeah,
boob.
you'd see side boob, you'd see side ass, and you'd wait for each one to come on. I had them memorized. I knew. I was like, oh, all right, my favorite girl's coming up. You know, she's coming up in this scene. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, good times.
And now I watch those pornos, and they fucking sucked.
Oh, the Girls Gone Wild?
They
don't do shit. Don't do nothing.
I mean, you know...
Well, I mean, let's get honest, though. Dumb drunk girls.
We've talked about, like, German dungeon porn. Girls Gone Wild is not cutting it anymore. They weren't even...
That guy went to jail. That's why they stopped making them, though.
Oh, it's because he got 17-year-olds on it?
Yeah. He wasn't properly checking IDs.
Yeah, we're in college. Titties. Woo! Congratulations, whore. Just kidding.
No, they're whores. They know it.
Why are they
whores? I thought calzone.
Yeah, why the fuck they whores?
Okay.
Just because someone likes to expose their breasts, they're whores?
I had this rag
If you recorded me pulling my dick out, you could call me a whore. It's not the same.
No.
It's not the same.
Let's call you pervert.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's as bad. That's as bad. As
no, it's not.
You say it like that.
No, it's not.
A pervert?
It's worse.
Some people... No, it's not.
Worse.
Some people like whores, yeah.
Nobody
likes a pervert.
Yeah, you can be a cool whore, but you cannot be a cool pervert. Well, I guess you can. He's like, he's cool. He's a little perverted.
I was going to say, though, I had a rag that I jerked off, and I purposely did not wash this rag for so long. It got so stiff. You could have snapped it in half.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously.
So what was...
How'd you keep jerking into it then?
He's like holding it.
Because I was a pervert. I don't know why.
I said how.
Oh, how? I don't know. I scraped the freaking... I used the dryness to scrape. Oh it hurt at times towards the end. Before I finally turned it in. Yeah, exactly.
Eventually it was like he was jacking off onto a plate.
It was like, yeah. I remember... and uncrinkle it and shit. Just the perverted shit you do.
Flexing it back and forth,
No.
creating a crease.
No, actually, I wanted the stiffness. I wanted to
He's
see
like,
how
this is my accomplishment.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Fuck you. That's hilarious.
Yeah, and then I put it in the laundry.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
dirty everything,
Oh
dude.
my god.
My bad.
It's like
Threw that shit
mostly
away.
your parents' clothes. You got
No, I'm sure it got-
one jizz rag you've jizzed into 1,000 times. It's just
maybe
floating.
no. I want to believe that I threw it away, but I don't even remember. It's so long ago at this point.
Dead little monkeys just fucking floating off into space.
Sensuous. Sensuous, for anybody who remembers, means center up, grab us a beer.
Yeah, sensuous.
Grab us
I
a
didn't
beer.
even know we had more beers. Oh, you guys.
You
You
guys.
guys are something else.
Yeah, we know you alcoholic.
Thank you. I feel empowered that I'm not giving shit about it.
So, Valcone, somebody said something about Eagle Scouts. What's going on there? They're still sucking dicks?
This happened. This happened last week, and yes, there are probably more sexual allegations of the scout ranger fucking the kids, and but that's not what this story.
I mean, but you're not gonna have much allegations of the kids fucking the scoutmasters.
Especially
so
not-
that's kind of expected.
Especially not this next kid we're going to talk about. This poor kid, kid out of St. George, Utah, has Down syndrome, has been in the Scouts for a couple of years, and was going after his Eagle Scout badge. And the family was talking to the Scouts beforehand, and everything's being planned out, and they're like, "Yeah, you should be fine. You should be fine." And
Be fine what? To get his Eagle
to
Scout
get his
badge?
Eagle Scout badge,
Okay.
like to start his qualifications to get his Eagle Scout badge. And they email him back later, and they're like, "I'm sorry, we forgot you were retarded, and you can't have your Eagle Scout badge." They basically came back and said, "You're not mentally competent, and you can't have your."
But I tied the rope.
That's the PG version. There's no way that you could get your Eagle Scout badge. Now, how much balls do the Boy Scouts have? They're like, first off, we're gonna fuck your kid, okay? We're gonna fuck your kid, and then we're gonna take your special kids, and then we're gonna tell them that we're gonna give them a trophy, and then we're not even gonna consider giving them the trophy.
I was going to
And
say...
fuck girls too. Girls can't be in here either.
I was going to say... What kind of balls to think that this retard thinks he deserves an Eagle Scout badge?
Oh my God.
What an asshole! That's not... I bet he doesn't know how to...
Well, you feel bad for the kid. It's not his fault, but they're dicks.
I don't know. I'd beg to differ.
They're dicks.
No, I mean, you can kind of feel bad for the kid, but the kid should he should be like, all right, fuck him. Honestly, I believe any group should have any rules they want. And if you don't want fucking people who aren't mentally capable in your group, that's fucking fine. I don't want to be part of your group.
No, it's not fine.
Why?
It was fine in the 50s. You were just born in the wrong era. Everybody's offended.
Okay, but I'm just saying, if there's a group of racists, why do you care if they're just hanging out with each other?
I don't care.
I don't either.
Let racists
You're
hang
just
out.
gonna start crying. Oh, I'm
What is
gonna
this
start
podcast?
crying because you don't want me to hang out with you. Oh, I
I'm
want to hang out with you skinheads.
I'm
Please let me
concerned.
hang out. I want to suck your dick. Oh, wow, wow, wow.
Wait, was that
As a
depression you
progressive-
were doing, Calzone?
No.
No, I was
As a progressive and forward-thinking citizen, I'm concerned. These motherfuckers didn't invite me.
Nah, you're one. Nah,
They ain't let
you're
me get
connecting
in
the
on that
pieces
shit.
together.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, I wanted my eagle badge.
No, you know what? I didn't do the Scouts. Did you guys do the Scouts?
I did.
You did the Scouts?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I did the Scouts a little bit.
Did they tell your retarded ass you couldn't get the Eagle Scout badge. So
No, I didn't try. I knew I didn't try.
He left
I
after
knew my
the third
limitations.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Yeah, he's like,
after
I
the
want to.
third
After the
sexual
third
assault,
day.
he was like, okay. Hey, Dad.
Nah, I might have.
I don't think I like the Scouts.
I might have stayed if I was getting my penis pulled on in the kindergarten,
All right.
but it wasn't up to me.
See,
I just think my parents were tired of taking me to the meetings. That's
don't-
probably why I stopped going.
how prestigious of an award really is the Eagle Scout badge?
I
Or
mean,
something you can put on your resume.
my question is yeah, how much do you really learn? You know,
A
from
lot.
being
You
a scout.
can start a
lot.
fire.
You can. It's about surviving. on
Tie
your
some
own,
good
right?
knots.
You can walk an old lady across the street.
See, my Eagle Scout was gay. He wanted us to like draw a picture of the school.
Are you sure that was
can draw a
Eagle
picture of the
Scouts?
school.
No, not Eagle. It was Boy Scouts.
Yeah,
It was
but I
the
felt like-
Mexi Scouts.
The Mexi
The
Scouts.
Mexi Scouts.
Oh, the cartel.
Smothered in chili verde.
They're the El Boy Scouts. Els Gachos.
El Niño Scatotos.
They teach you how to drink beer in your front yard and hit switches on your Lolo.
Whistle. There you go. They teach
They
you.
can teach you how
They
to-
teach you the right lime to salt ratio for a Corona.
Yeah.
They teach you how to do that one whistle.
I can't
You know,
do
I
it.
can't do it.
I can't do it.
They try- you know, that high whistle. It's like, listen, if you're ever gonna call a homie a chica, or you're just like really excited or something, you go, ahoo! With the, yeah, insert that was like, I can do it.
No, that's a crazy loud whistle. I can't do it. They'll teach you all about spray painting shitty graffiti all over.
Nah,
People's
see, I
homes.
don't relate the Mexicans with shitty graffiti. I relate them to the murals.
Yeah, you see
Tagging
it's
up the
money.
nice, you know, Bloody Mary.
A
Sure.
Mural.
Every lowrider has a dope ass mural, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just get those fucking wannabe gangbangers putting up those 13s, like a white kid.
My
can
name
do
is
that. White
Carlos,
kid
and this is
will
my
stop it.
Heine mural.
Mural. So somebody did that in my neighborhood. They spray painted on this church.
What'd they spray
walkway.
paint? Some gang shit.
Some
huh?
Sereno
Stupid
13.
gang
But then
shit.
everybody had like this big posting. It was in the Magna Time, like town page, Facebook, and everybody's going back and forth. And I couldn't help it. I took a picture, a screenshot of the episode or the scene in Friday where he comes out and he's like, "No more locked doors." You know, he's just got the little Speedo on. I said, I think it was this guy. And people love that shit.
That was a good one. You got him.
I did. And I hate to talk about my Facebook post. No, I don't. Go ahead.
You
Mike.
really zinged them there. You put a picture of a Mexican. Wow.
I mean,
Great.
really.
This
I
is the
could've-
guy we hang out with, Calzone, this fucking asshole.
I could have just taken a picture of you guys, but it would have only been funny to me at that point.
So you don't have pictures of us already? Wow. That's a
Do we look
that's your
threatening?
white friend.
Just because we're brown, do we look thuggish? Do we look like
I
we're
look
up to no good?
threatening. But I'm threatening, not like
Well,
physically.
you got tattoos all
I'm
over.
Not, no, I'm not physically threatening.
Uh-huh.
No, you're
I'm
not.
that type of, my woman might leave me. Type of threatening. What can I say? I'm
He
a
is a
good-looking
threat.
dude.
He is a threat to himself because of all the women that leave him.
Yeah.
I wish.
Sorry. I was just saying. Yeah, it's all good.
And what about that Austin bomber?
This shit's
Austin
crazy.
Powers' brother?
Yeah.
You didn't hear about that shit?
The
Austin
Austin bomber
Bomber?
guy
Yeah.
was
Oh, this is the asshole that was
In
blowing up
Texas.
people in Texas.
Yeah, he was
the
sending bombs.
The Texas bomber. Gotcha.
and apparently he blew himself up.
Of course.
Yeah, so I
Epic.
I did read the article on how he blew himself up.
I read the headline.
I guess they locked in, they zeroed in on motherfucker's position, and led him on a chase. And he crashed into a ravine, and the SWAT teams are coming around, and the dude just blows himself up.
Shut one off.
And apparently to the media, he was just a deranged white man. A deranged white man who, seemed to have lost his way. Came from a strict, great upbringing. They didn't call him a domestic terrorist, and that's caused a greater outcry.
Nobody called him a domestic terrorist?
Nobody called him
what
a terrorist.
What the fuck?
Nobody called him a terrorist except for all the Facebook memes that were like, why isn't anybody calling them this?
There's no such thing as a fucking domestic
terrorist.
terrorist in the motherfucking United States of America.
What?
That's the only terrorism we have.
We are fucking run by a terrorist group. We do not believe
Al-Qaeda?
in domestic terrorism.
Al-Qaeda.
The government. They're fucking terrorists.
I was gonna say
at the
Kiss
media.
Nation?
Look at the media. That's all they're trying to do is make you scared, make you dependent. They're fucking terrorists.
Okay.
And they don't believe. If
Extremist.
there is no such thing as domestic terrorists. They're only scared of outside influence. We're not scared of.
What do you mean? The media wouldn't lie to us.
The government is here to protect
Yeah,
you,
news is good.
Donald
News
Trump
real.
is a great man.
Donald Trump's the best.
Frankly, I'm proud of every president. They've all done.
They've all done a great job, except
great
that
job.
Abe Lincoln, and we all know what he did.
God.
Oh, son of a bitch.
He didn't even do that shit on purpose.
Yeah, he snuck it. Abe didn't even really want. You want to talk conspiracy? Abe didn't even really want to free the slaves. Someone just slipped it in by accident.
Oh, he was reading it. He was reading it off of his cues. He was like, and free the slave.
Oh, what the heck?
Hold on. And then all of a sudden his stance changed. White
What
people
amendment?
were cheering. He
Hold
was
on.
like, oh shit, this might catch.
Pop quiz, motherfuckers. What amendment was it that freed slaves? What number?
13th.
I think that's right.
And the 14th was the right for women to vote, or what? Or is that the 17th? That came later.
Is that I think that's a later amendment. Wait, does the amendment read it like that? It's
What?
like women now.
Suffrage.
Well, yeah.
Yes, it
So,
says
yeah,
women
there's
are
no
equal.
suffrage. And so at the same time, did that make it so that like everybody could they're in vote, or were they still treating like trannies? Like, we don't know about you.
Did the
yet.
black person get the full vote before they got?
A half vote. They had a half vote at first.
And when did they get the full vote? After the women? Oh goddamn!
I
This
thought
is why
you
we
guys
need
want
someone
to
here.
stop sounding stupid on
Yeah,
the podcast.
no, we're sounding.
Come on.
People are sitting. Yeah, thank you for
Come
saving
on.
us. People are
okay.
sitting there probably
It's
going,
okay.
"You fuck and got all the answers. You fucking dummies." This is why we need someone to be looking it up. We might be allowing.
We're
phones here
not
sometime.
gonna get any smarter than this. It's fine.
We might. Because now I have lots of questions.
We're clearly just wasting time here, but
I have so many questions. All right, let's hit another one of these Izreal topics. This one looks like a good one. So here's the topic. Caught on tape, posted on Instagram from her phone.
Who is he talking about?
Caught on tape, what's he talking about?
Posted on Instagram from her phone. That's
Oh!
Beyonce getting bit.
Beyonce getting bit?
Yeah.
Beyonce
What?
got bit?
Yeah.
What do you mean? By a
got-
tarantula?
Who knows? That's what they're trying to figure out. Someone bit the queen bee.
What?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What? Hold on.
I don't think that could be what it is.
That's an Israel sentence.
I don't know. It's,
What do you mean somebody bit the queen bee?
Someone fucking bit Beyonce. What the fuck you talking about? What I mean?
Like a fucking person bit Beyonce?
I don't know. I think it was a person. You guys trying to stay on top of shit?
hold
You don't
on,
even
man.
know.
This is what I got. This is what I got out of it. Caught on tape. It caught some girl having sex on tape. How? Because she posted it on Instagram from her own phone.
Oh, was that Beyonce? Beyonce? Holy
Yes,
shit!
it's
Beyonce's got an Instagram? What have I been doing for the last 24 hours?
I don't even know you're on the same
I don't
level,
know if
dude.
it's Beyonce.
This motherfucking Falcon. He just heard Beyonce and that's it.
You know what though? The white man loves the dark-skinned girls.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm just like if Israel is trying to tell us that Beyonce now has a leaked
video
on Instagram from her phone. I'm not fact checking anything right now. My phone is dead. I've been trying so hard to fact check, but I can't. But I'm just saying, if that's like a possibility, I'm gonna check that shit out.
Of course.
Word up.
Word. You want to see Jay-Z fucking Beyonce?
Ew, not Jay-Z.
It would be
No,
Jay-Z.
because it was caught. Who was she caught by?
We're spreading rumors. We don't know.
Beyonce was
we're talking
caught.
about Beyonce right
Beyonce
now.
was
Hypothetical.
caught fucking some other guy on her phone.
When
and
you
posted
say
it to
bit,
Instagram.
Do you mean... See, I'm gone. Fuck this. This one's stupid, guys. This is a dumb
It's
topic.
not stupid. It's real news. Beyonce has been caught cheating on Jay-Z.
TMZ.
I'll tell you what did happen, if we're going to go celebrity style, really. Katy Perry, on American Idol, made out with a 19-year-old boy who never kissed a girl before.
God, she is great.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So
You
she's
guys-
getting a little
you
bit of
guys
flack
be
because if it was a woman, because if it was a man, okay, so Katy Perry's 33 years old, boy was 19. Now, if it was a man who she's like, I never kissed before, he's like, hey, come here, get over here. What? Oh no, just kiss me on the cheek here. Come here, mwah, wah, 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 wah. And she went for it, from what I hear.
So,
And so she's just getting in trouble in these Me Too times. It's like, I personally don't care. You know me, boys. More power to him. Or her, whatever. But, what, Calzone? Let's hear...
so first, I got two things to say. First,
Oh, great. No,
First,
fucking
there's
great.
was how you're
Things.
like, oh, all power for her. If you guys be talking about whores, if anything, if you fuck around, fuck a lot, that does not make you whore. If you just go and kiss some random dude for no reason, that's whore. That's a whorish thing to do.
What?
You know? If you just fucking start making out with someone, you don't even know if they like you, you just fucking attack them, that's a whore, right? But if you just have sex a lot, no. So,
What?
you should have said that. But in the case of it, if it's a man or a woman,
Uh-huh.
if it was 33-year-old Falcone kissing some 19-year-old girl, yeah, gross. Like, yeah, it's
Gross.
pervert. But if it was like
But it's
33-year-old Johnny Depp doing it, it would be like, do you think it would be acceptable just because
No, I
they're, like,
don't.
famous and
I
that?
don't think so. Not in
I think
today's
it would
climate.
be. Like,
Well,
what?
men
And 'cause
have
he
that
didn't-
stigma against them. It's the whores versus pervs thing.
But
right?
not, but once you're famous, you transcend that.
No, you don't.
Horse
Yeah.
versus
Famous
perv.
If
people
Ryan
get worse.
Gosling or Brad Pitt, like any of the
Made
fucking
out with a 19-year-old, like
like that,
Like
they
that?
just kissed him, and they're like, oh, yeah,
people
no one
would
would be.
some
But
people- I
she
think people
didn't.
would be more
He
upset.
wasn't expecting it in a sense, and God, we really need to see the video.
Dude, I was like, after that, giving Katy Perry's vagina a high five, man. I felt empowered, and I think women did. And I think 19-year-olds
Yeah, why
all
not?
over. now
Yeah, he
feel
said he
better.
didn't care. It was all the people online and shit like that who fucking,
Dude, people
are the ones who get
online-
upset.
Well, what?
Suck.
Like if a 13-year-old fucks a 22-year-old and he doesn't care, does it make it all right?
No, it's because everybody else cares at that point.
Exactly. But
Once you
doesn't-
become
like, if
18, people care less.
yeah.
People
I mean,
care less. They care a whole
He got
lot less.
molested. He got fucking molested. To a point.
Yeah,
He got like halfway molested.
but by Katy Perry, he doesn't really care.
I would
I think he
sue.
kind of got
I
it.
would
too.
No,
sue.
he was 19, man.
I would sue, dude.
I would
If he's-
He never kissed a girl before.
I would
First girl he
fist
kissed was
bump, bro.
Katy Perry.
Like, that's a cool dude. That's
Nah, dude.
that's instantly a cooler dude, man. You just made out with like a superstar. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck if she's 34.
You know what makes you even cooler? Winning
He's
the
chill now.
last-
He's like, yeah, I kissed Katy Perry, whatever.
Damn straight. And girls like him. That dude is getting some. He's licking pussy. He loves it.
Is that a Katy Perry rendition?
It's his rendition because he's getting some now. Yeah, he's on American Idol. Bitches all over his hometown.
What
loving that kid.
if that kiss made him gay?
Well,
that's a
You don't
big
know
what
that.
if there.
Yeah.
We're all talking
I can't relate
hypothetical.
to that, but why don't you tell me about it?
I've never kissed Katy Perry before. How would I
But
know?
you're saying hypothetically, the next thing that you would do is suck a dick.
That sounds in line. I'll take that. So Israel wants to know, did he get to go backstage?
Did he? Did who?
The guy.
Oh, dude.
The
Next thing I would have said to
the
her.
19-year-old.
The next thing I would have said to her is like, I've also never fucked someone in the ass before.
I've also never seen boobs before,
Oh,
Katy
yeah,
Perry.
yeah. See, you're like really testing the waters. I'm like jumping in head first.
Oh, okay, just giving it your all.
I've
Yeah.
also
She'd be like,
never.
he'd be like,
You are a perv,
I've
dude.
never
also
had...
never- hey, you know what?
It's Katy Perry, come on.
If she was like, hey, I've done a lot of coke and Miley Cyrus is here. Let's get crazy.
Israel also wants to know, is Katy Perry a tease? This is something Israel wants to know about this subject.
Like she makes out with him and then doesn't, take him backstage after.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what happened.
What happened? Like after the next thing after her tongue that he tasted was a big black dude's arm pushing him out of the way.
So tongue
Insecurity.
automatically means you're gonna have sex? Is that what it is?
I'm just saying that's the next
Is
thing.
that what it is?
I'm just
Oh, we
saying
made out.
the
We're
next
having
thing the
sex
dude
tonight.
tasted.
You fucking pervert.
You're the one calling people whores here for kissing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
I am. Yeah, not for if it's a consensual
if you're a-
kiss, yes. But if you just come up and kiss someone for no
Well, he walked over
preemptive,
to her.
and yeah,
I
so
mean,
I can.
he obviously
yeah.
knew what was happening.
She walked over to me, so that was
No,
all
he
my
walked
right
over to
fucking
her.
do that.
She said,
Yes.
come here, and he knew what was coming. He asked her, he's like, just on the cheek. Come on, calzone.
That is.
Come
Jeez.
on.
Well, maybe I had to see the video. Maybe I had to
I
see
think
the
she-
video.
He knew what was
She
coming.
should get Woman of the
Like,
Year award.
The
for
way
that.
I'm
That's
picturing it is
fantastic.
she just fucking
That's great.
goes across the table and fucking starts
No,
kissing.
yeah,
I'm
him.
hyped. I'm hyped for dude.
No, there
Totally hyped
was
for
was
you.
another celebrity. I don't know who was on the show, but he was going, yeah. When she was calling him over.
Sounds like Randy Jackson.
Right.
I don't think it was Jackson.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
You kissed that pretty bitch. Yeah, dog. You did great. You smashed that shit.
And were his
Dog
parents
pound.
there?
Were his parents there?
Yeah.
I hope not.
Ah, no way.
For
I
his
bet
sake.
For 19 years old, I
Because
bet
the next
they
thing,
were.
because
Was
the
it
next
an
thing he
audition?
did.
It
Or
was
was
an
it like a
audition.
performance?
It was an audition.
Dude, there's a lot of
Oh
people.
yeah,
show
his
up
parents
to
were
those
definitely
auditions.
there.
His parents
So
were
he
there.
was wiping Katy Perry's spit off his face. Sat down. Oh, did you
they-
see that, Mom? Like
They don't let
I
they don't
was like,
let an
next-
audience
No,
there.
what?
No, they don't let
don't
them
let an
backstage, but
audience
yeah,
on
they
the
let their parents.
performances.
Oh yeah, there's an audience.
Not at the fucking tryouts.
No,
I
not
haven't
at the
seen that shit
tryouts.
forever.
It was in the tryouts.
It was, yeah, that's I
So
believe
yeah,
that's
they
where
don't
they
let they don't
shit.
let no one there. It's just the contestants.
Damn.
No,
There's
but
so
no, their
much
parents
people.
get to hang out with them, but they don't get to go backstage.
Who are the other two judges? They're just like sitting
I don't
in the
know
back,
who.
like
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know nothing about it.
Paula Abdul. She's drunk
suck.
off her ass.
Yeah, we're old school.
That's why I said Paula Abdul. We're talking about first
Oh yeah, Paula, Randy,
and Simon.
and Simon.
Dude, Simon was such a dick, but he was probably
He was
the
just
best.
being real?
He was probably the best thing on TV at that point.
Do you remember anything else on TV at that point? Come on, how are you
He's
gonna
like-
say some
he's
shit like
like,
that?
"Bits
What about
and-
Dexter's Laboratory? And that was probably, in my opinion, the best thing on TV at the time. Or Johnny Bravo. Fucking American Idol, you son of a
Okay.
Man,
bitch.
you guys.
He was the best- he was the best personality
If
on
I
TV.
had Girls Gone Wild commercials, that would be the best thing
Yeah,
on TV.
it
You
was.
guys talking about cartoons,
That was.
fucking this shit. Like, if I had that, dang.
No, dude, I didn't
son.
have to worry about the Girls Gone Wild commercials. I had full on access to HBO, Skinamax, and the late night. What is it? Stars. Stars even has fucking
Stars Late Night?
Yeah, Stars Late Night.
That's awesome.
Word up to my aunt for paying for cable when I was a kid.
Yo,
The
Valcone.
years that I lived with her.
Valcone, it was in your house, your mother gave you internet. When we were hanging out, you had full internet. Dude, we watched so much porn.
It was crazy.
We watched
We weren't even
a lot of porn.
It's not like we were jerking off either. We were just discovering.
You didn't need to say that.
We were just discovering.
They knew
That
that.
made it sound lame.
I'm just saying, like, you
Maybe
know,
they
I
didn't know that.
I didn't
Actually,
like-
that's right. Yeah, we weren't
I
jerking
didn't
off,
like- I
guys.
didn't
We were
like
just
fall
staying up.
asleep. I didn't like fall asleep while he was watching porn. Like we stayed up
And
we just learned.
Yeah, we
just learned about
learned.
different things. We were like, wow, have you ever seen that before?
You seen that one?
Nah, I've never
No.
seen that before. Monkey is like really pushing the bill. He's like, let's see how crazy we can get. He's looking up like dogs fucking people.
No,
and
don't
shit.
say that bullshit.
I'm just saying, it came up. It came up in
You
the
know,
stuff.
I wish I could joke along with you about that.
By the end of it, I was worried that the FBI was gonna come to the house. That's how fucking bad. Monkey's just free searching on Google. Like,
we did go pretty deep into
Dude,
a rabbit
I'm
hole.
fucking
But I
not
wasn't
even
searching
joking
these
you.
things. It was literally the sites that we were getting taken to, and we were just getting caught on these click journeys. Do you remember the site? I know you got to remember it. It was like the first one. There was so many videos. It was the best. Honestly, I wish I could go back and find it. You don't remember?
I don't remember.
It's probably not even up anymore.
There's a lot
It's
of
good one, though.
abstract ones. There's like I fuck hoes videos.
There was Chick Trick. That was a good one.
Chick
Trick.
trick.
Uh,
I don't remember that.
Dylan Williams. He showed me that one.
Oh,
Because
okay.
he also was a white boy who had internet in his house.
All right. Okay.
It's like, all right.
No, like RedTube. I watched, RedTube. That's about it. And then everything else. It was just clicking on a bunch of ads of like some really crazy shit. It's like parties in Tijuana, and there's a donkey standing in the corner, and that was all you got to see. And then you scroll down, and they show you the preview pictures. But in order to get the full access donkey fucking this bitch, you had to pay $59.99.
So would you rather see a donkey fucking a girl or a girl sucking off a donkey?
I've seen both.
In person.
Hold on, I want to answer that. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back to it. All right. And we're back, everybody.
Calzone.
Calzone is touching himself back behind my shed.
Dude, not even kidding you. I just opened the door. He's sitting there behind the shed, talking with somebody on the phone, beating his meat.
Maybe it's that girl Izreal told him to call.
Dude, I think that's what it is.
Already getting it in? Jeez.
I'm gonna call your barely 18-year-old ass.
Oh, whoa!
I don't know if it's true.
From what I hear, it's true.
From what I hear, Izreal. That's another thing he did that didn't quite make sense.
What's that?
Hooking, I don't know. I guess that made sense. That was actually a cool thing of him to do. You know, hook your friend up with a chick.
Yeah, of course. Sounds like a great thing to do. I don't think we've ever done that for each other.
No.
But, you know, times for that have gone. They've come and passed.
It's different now that we're old and
We're
only
our
two
Eskimo
women.
brothers,
Only two women want us. We are
Yeah.
Eskimo bros. Eskimo bros for life.
We are brothers.
In our long list of accomplishments, that's not I don't know. It isn't an accomplishment.
Maybe for her.
Like you can look.
She got to hit two of the sexiest fucking motherfuckers around.
She's telling her friends like, I got to fuck 2 of the dirty 801 boys.
You just jerking it, lurking it.
Of the dirty 801 boys.
Yeah.
And that's the only,
Yeah.
that's the only 2 that you want to fuck too. Calzone, who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to?
What?
He's so stingy.
Don't worry about it.
He's so
Don't worry
stingy.
about it. You know what? It's because he's talking to his mom, okay? He's like, he didn't want to come in with anything less cool to say, so he was like, don't worry about it. Maybe I was talking to your mom.
You're not smoking any of this weed.
You never want to tell us the good stuff,
hold
Calzone.
on. We're friends. I'm just trying to help you. Help me. Help the
you.
podcast.
All for the podcast.
That's right.
It's gonna be
We will better the film for the good of the film.
podcast. For the good of the podcast.
For the good of the podcast.
During the break, Izreal came back, guys.
For the good of the podcast.
And he said that Chick-fil-A was racist chicken, but he loved it.
He loves.
And he'd have racist chicken over faggot chicken any day.
Mm-hmm. Amen, brother. Preach.
Yeah.
Preach.
Yeah.
See, Izreal came back because he left his coat and his phone and his wallet and
He's everything.
basically his entire life draped over Monkey's chair.
What, you saying that just because he's black? That's all he's got?
No, I'm just saying that, like, that's how I would feel.
Because that's what I'm saying.
That's how I
Poor
would feel.
motherfucker.
That's how I would feel if I left all my shit at somebody's house. So I couldn't even contemplating leaving it, you know. Like, shit took me by surprise. Like, really? You left all your shit?
Man, I leave my wallet at a motherfucker's house like twice a week, dude. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I asked him to pitch for beer today. He's like, hey, man, I even got my wallet on me.
That's what he says every time.
Yeah, I'm just like,
That's what I don't even believe him. He's got $20 in his
nobody
pocket.
does not carry their wallet more than this guy. Yeah, no, for sure.
He's like, I just drive without an ID all the time.
I'm not just not gonna drive. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I don't have an ID. I'm gonna be a little bitch and not drive.
Calzone's so used to lying. When he says it, he says, I left my wallet, but he's doing quote marks under the table. We can't even see him. He's like, I left
Yeah.
my wallet under the... Yeah.
I left my wallet at home, hands above the
He
table.
was doing it with
guys.
his toes that time. He's doing it with his toes.
Yo, Calzone,
What's up?
who the fuck were you talking to?
This is that fucking chick.
Okay, that's good. That's a good start.
That's it? What do you mean? We're just talking again. That's it.
Where does it finish?
Oh, chick. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Is this the chick
Yeah.
That we were talking
Yeah,
about.
it's that one chick.
we talked about in the last part? Yeah. What's up, bitch?
No, why
You
can't
can't say that,
say
yeah.
that? What the hell?
Right? That's fucked up.
I call my own wife bitch. Why can't I call her a bitch?
If
I don't
anybody's-
call
if-
your wife bitch.
If anybody's
That's
gonna call her a
That's
bitch,
right, you don't.
Yeah.
it's gonna be
But she
herself.
ain't your wife.
It don't matter.
What's up, lady? I know you can't speak. I know you can't speak.
Now
for
you don't
yourself.
even know how to address her.
That's
This is
right.
like shit.
Hold on. Let me take it back. What's up, bitch?
She knows if she's listening that we don't really mean her as a bitch because we don't know her personally. It's more like a term
Wait,
of
hold on.
endearment.
Straight up, quit dogging my homeboy.
Why the fuck would you say that, dude?
Oh, I don't know. I was just trying to make a cross between bitch.
Why you throwing calzone under the table?
For reals, dude.
Why you saying all the things he said to us on public? No,
I'm
kidding.
taking.
No,
I'm
kidding.
taking an uneducated guess.
Don't tell him about the time he said she was a cross-faced, ugly, nose-haired, big-toed bitch.
I did.
You don't want to tell him about the time he said that about her.
I happened to mention.
Don't tell him about the time he said her vagina stunk like fucking
Dude, when
a
she's
baby. No,
when
I'm just
she's
kidding.
pregnant with your kid in 3 years, I hope she doesn't listen to this.
I'm infertile.
That's
Smoke too much weed.
dude. It's not gonna work because you're gonna tell her that in 2 weeks, and in a couple years you're gonna have a kid
I'd leave.
listening to this podcast.
I'd leave.
You-
Fucking, like, it's bad to say, but if I had a kid, if I on
hopefully
the
she
record,
subscribes a little
On-
sooner.
Wait,
on the
you would
record.
leave her or you'd leave the podcast?
I'd leave the kid.
Oh,
I would still do the podcast.
Yeah, he's all, fuck that.
But if I had, like, honestly, it's, I don't know, man. If I had a kid that I wasn't expecting with some random bitch that's just like, hey, you got me pregnant, you need to take care of this kid, I might leave. I might just move.
We're not even going to say nothing funny. We're just going to let you put that right out there in the world.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, straight, hey, at least I'm being real with it, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why I ain't trying to have no kids. You know, if anyone asks, you want a kid? Nah. And if that happened, if I just had a kid out of nowhere, that's just, my mind's gonna change. I'm just like, oh, you know what? I want a kid. Nah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Can't argue with the guy.
Yeah.
Nah. I just learned something about my friend.
For real.
Just learned some real
He's
shit.
like, call
Just
me a
learned some real
deadbeat
Holy
dad.
shit.
I don't give a fuck.
That's cool, man.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey, but at least I'm not fucking going out having unprotected sex and fucking knocking up random bitches. I'm responsible.
Calzone's
Hey,
like,
and random bitches that he's fucking.
Calzone's like, you could call
You
me.
should have an abortion.
Calzone's like, you could call me a
Please,
deadbeat,
please.
but listen to these sick beats.
Hey,
And
Dave,
drops it.
we established once you're famous, you can do anything.
Calzone's got like 20 potential babies out there. They're all gonna come back years later. See, we'll think it's a joke
Honestly, it would probably be me coming back.
until they really start
Me
back.
coming back 30 years later. Oh, you made some money, son. I'm your dad.
Yeah.
Let's reconnect.
You know I always
You know
loved you,
what?
right?
That's the opposite of what you said.
I
in the
left you
last
'cause I loved
podcast.
you.
You only come around when people matter.
No, that's when they're dead. If you're alive and making money, whoo, you best believe I'd be coming around.
I left you, son, because I knew you'd just be the only way you'd make something of yourself. Your old pop was a piece of shit. Then loan me $50.
I need a 50. It's not what you think it's, son. It's for a prostitute.
It's not for drugs. It's for ass.
Some pussy.
Some pussy. But this was a good one, guys.
That's an hour?
Yeah.
Sure is.
Damn.
It's 45 minutes of an hour, but that's okay.
Yeah, they don't really like listening to us anyways. The last little bit, they're over it at that point as well.
Yeah, I'm
No,
over.
I'm just kidding.
I'm over the hump.
Well, see, I'm in it for the people
long
who can't
run.
bust too quick. You know, people who are like 45 minutes in, just about to bust, and we can't just stop talking because
yeah.
these guys
They
need
need a
to
little
finish
more.
the rocks.
On a
They need
final
a little more.
On a final note,
I don't want to give no one blue balls.
Have you guys caught on to the cock hero sensation?
What?
You don't know what cock hero is? It's like Guitar Hero with your cock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it virtual reality?
It probably is at this point. I'm sure. I'm just gonna say yes. Yes.
Tell us, is it virtual reality,
Yes.
Valcone?
Yes, it's
Are you
virtual
playing
reality.
fucking Cock
Yes.
Hero?
Dude, you can do it. It's a fucking game. They got it. Just type in Cock Hero and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's like warm up. Boom. 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 Boom.
What the hell?
That's me beating my dick. Just in case you didn't know.
To a beat?
It's a thing. They got it.
Is there like?
But the
Are
video,
there images behind it?
it's straight up, just like normal, porn behind
Okay.
it. But it's like a game. they made a game out of it, and it's called Cock Hero.
Why
And
don't you?
It's a thing. It's totally a thing. And there's different.
Damn.
There's different.
That sounds fun.
Categories. There's categories on there, so like whatever whatever you're into.
Why don't you just go with the strokes? You're trying to play
you
games.
play the game.
I don't get it.
I'm just
Like,
saying,
what do you-
you don't have to play the game. You can watch the video, but then it's like it defeats the purpose of even clicking on it.
Yeah.
I'm down with it.
I guess.
Fuck that, yeah, video games.
I'm not saying I play Cock
Next
Hero.
time.
Jerking, yeah.
Next time on 3801, boys.
We
Fucking
play Cock Hero.
Facebook Live.
You just hear us
You
through
guys
the
are gonna
room.
check it out.
Oh, I'm beating the high score. Oh,
I got it.
because I'd only do it behind a closed
But
door.
the thing about Cock Hero is it's like an hour long.
What the hell?
It's like listening to our podcast.
What are you doing after this next? What are you doing for the fucking rest of the 58 minutes?
The rest of the 58 minutes. No, like, but you surprise yourself. I don't do it excessively. I tried it.
It comes out an hour later. His food's burning upstairs.
I'm only gonna tell you about the one time.
Beep.
The one time I tried it, I made it to the 25-minute mark, and they were just showing too nasty as shit. And when I came. It was stupid. It was stupid. It was ski.
You try to catch it. You're like, oh no!
Oh, God!
You were prepared for his trajectory. You weren't expecting it to go as far as you thought it was. No!
That's why my dog has an eye infection.
I just could imagine. Oh gosh. Oh god damn. A little gooey, huh? Around the eyeballs.
She wouldn't.
Some eye boogers.
I wasn't expecting it to hit the dog bed. I mean, that's pretty far.
What the hell?
And I got a king size bed. I'm just saying.
He's joking, ladies and gentlemen.
Am I?
I was saving your ass, motherfucker. Everybody gonna come at you for giving your goddamn dog's jizz infections?
Cock Hero. Just try it out. I mean,
I just imagine you when you come in just screaming. Like you just broke through the fifth dimension.
Oh my god. You know what? Sometimes I feel like just doing that.
Crying.
While you're jerking off?
Just different. Just different.
Just
like
crying while you're jerking off.
No, like do a somersault.
Hell
Is
yeah.
that not normal?
Wait, no, don't do a somersault. But, switch it up.
I get it. Maybe
Left hand.
Left hand on it. You really can't get into it with the left hand.
Training, son. How long have you been using your right hand?
Yeah, maybe I do gotta work the left hand. It's.
See, my left hand feels like I'm fucking somebody that's just inexperienced. My right hand is a slut.
Well, that's what we were talking about. Your right hand's been fucking jerking off dicks for fucking
yeah.
25 years, for 15
What about
years.
this, Falcone?
dude.
If you're ever gonna finish your lady off, do you always switch to the right hand? If you're gonna do it that way?
If I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you don't go left hand.
No.
It's off rhythm.
It
You don't know what's
wouldn't even
going on
make
there.
sense. She would be like,
What's going on
what's
there?
going on?
Yeah.
No, like there's definitely this
Yeah.
sixth sense of pussy that you build up.
Yeah. With the right hand, you just
Yeah,
know that you go,
imagine-
all right, let me get on the right side.
Imagine
I can't make
being
hand noises.
ambidextrous, teaching yourself, and then
Oh, yeah.
your right hand's like, oh shit, it's getting tired. Oh, she don't notice no difference.
You can just
Boom,
finger like
left
8
hand.
chicks at once.
Yeah.
All at different angles.
That's why surgeons get so much ass. It's not the money, it's the fucking hands.
I'm doing jazz hands. You can't see, but Calzone's laughing.
I'm laughing at him, not with him.
It'll be exciting when we start shooting plugs and we'll be able to be like, oh yeah, so we'll be out on tour on these dates. Come check us out. It'll be sick.
This is
On the road.
Yeah.
Skype Val
Well-
calling in.
Well, people, if you're listening to this, come out April 7th at the Wildcat Theater, Ogden, Utah. 4 to 8. Battle of the Bands. To the Dance Floor will be there playing a show.
There's gonna be some music at the Battle of the Bands.
Battle of the Bands.
The Battle of the
Bands. Yeah.
But this is a good one, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming over, and we'll see you fuckers next week.
Peace.
Peace.